Wicked Echoes, episode 162. And Wicked Echoes.
This thing's falling again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is life. We can make it. Oh no.
Oh, that really fucked it good. This is
Hey, we're Wicked Echoes.
Yeah.
This sounds about right. The Gremlins are back.
We're really
If it stays
honored to be
anywhere,
here
I'll move
with
to it.
Mike. Thanks for joining us, whoever's on there.
fuck me.
Oh, hey. That's like the best shot of the night.
Yeah?
I wish I knew where I was looking. Tracking.
Yeah, show her where she's looking, Dave.
Yeah, so this is your...
Oh, right there. Right in front of me.
It stays.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This is our first time on Theory Thursday with Mike. Super excited. We would play with him in passing in different venues and different shows, and here we are. Get to see where all the magic happens.
I'm in the fucking woods over here, Dave.
What's going on?
No, we're good right here.
Yeah.
Technical issues.
Tissue?
It's always an issue. That's what we do. Jovi used to be in a band called Jovi and the Issues. True story.
That's true.
Alright, how's that?
Yeah.
That works.
All right.
To my old band, Jovi and the Issues. Miss you guys.
We are back and rolling. Let's have some fun, ladies and gentlemen.
It wouldn't be a Wicked Echo show if we didn't start off that way. All right.
To explore this new world we're living in. And things change, different ways out. And we know what we know. It's all in close to be right and wrong. All for it's started now. We see what we see. Nothing stays the same. Our truth shown online. Must reignite the light. I can see what price will pay. New fears every day. What's truth? What's a lie? This all seems so blind. And we know what we know. Till it is all in flow. Right and wrong. It's all and now. See what we see. Nothing stays the same. Truth is shown online. Must reignite the light. to hurt. Night time seems brighter than the stars and the moon. Letting hope open up. And we know what we know. This all is so proving right is wrong. All belief is gone, and now see what we see. Nothing stays the same. Our truth shown online. We must reignite the light.
Magnificent. I'm excited to be here. I'm your host, MikeRuggirello, Theory Thursday. What a wonderful special episode. Wicked Echoes. We have Jovi, Knox, and Chris here. Chris, say hello to the camera and your audience right there. There is the big guy. Oh, where's the light? Let's give him the light.
Chris is in the
Or
dark.
no. I have it turned off. I have to go like this, and then there's the
There you
big guy.
go. There he
That's
is.
our drummer. I feel like I'm one of the band members tonight. And you got it, Dave? Okay. Jovi, how are you? I know that we're friends. We've been friends a long time.
Yeah, I'm doing
And,
good. Good.
Oh, no. Is that confusing on like how to? You and I
like
can have a
there's-
conversation like this.
I
you
can
look
talk to you
yes,
across the way.
Yes, you can. And that not only looks cool, but I'm used to women's heads turned around when I speak
I
to them.
know, it's
so-
like I don't even know what's happening back there.
But I'm having so much fun. It's so great to have you guys here. You know, there's lights. We got Dave from SWR helping out, steering the ship.
Yeah,
For all of you out there tuning in, thank you for your patience. Knox and I had to, it took a while for us to, pick out what we wanted to wear.
Yeah.
And
It was a whole ordeal.
you are looking very cool. I like the boots and the guitar tone. Everything's happening. What a great song. What was the name of that song?
Reignite the light.
Reignite the
From
Light.
our latest album, Tragical Romantical, on all musical platforms. I'm just hyping it.
As you should. That's what we're
It's
here
normally
for.
what Jovi does. I'm doing it.
Jovi's the hype guy, hype
I'm
girl.
I'm like the cheerleader. No, I'm not. I'm really not.
How
That's all
many
you.
how many albums does Wicked Echoes have?
We have 2 albums
two.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything's on Spotify, and what are the other platforms is it available on? iTunes and
iTunes, iHeartRadio,
Right.
Amazon.
it's funny how all the
All
bands
those
are doing the same thing these days, huh? I almost like don't even want to put it on there. Like you want my music, then you're gonna have to buy it straight from me.
Isn't that a weird concept now? It used to always be cassettes and CDs. back
Nathan
in the day.
Rainey's doing that,
Going back to cassettes and CDs.
which
only?
is strange. It seems to be. I don't even know if it's debatable to spend money on CDs, but we all have our thoughts about it. We're trying to affect our city. We're trying to affect the world, and it costs a lot of time and money to write these incredible songs. To go, I mean, it's such a romantic experience for us to go and record at a studio.
It is. Yeah.
So
The-
fun.
The recordings part's fine. Me and Chris have always thought the songwriting part's the most fun you can have in a band. When those ideas
Elaborate on that.
So, when we go to the studio, it feels like putting headphones on, doing this, compared to getting together with people you like writing music with, and you write some really bad ones, and then that one thing, and this is a songwriter.
I actually have no idea what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
All of our songs is about stuff we argue about.
There you go.
The
Sometimes,
band,
well,
like
usually, yeah.
like inner turmoil.
I don't know if the songs are about that, but a little argument makes the band
Think.
More
band start
interesting.
wanting to get better.
Argue.
But yeah, the
I like
songwriting
that.
part
That's-
is funnest, and then the studio is the work.
It's like the icing on the cake, though, I thought. I like going
No,
to a studio.
songwriting and shows are the fun part. Studio is like, okay, it's gratifying, but it's also like, now we got to make sure this is perfect every time compared to just having fun.
Yeah, indeed. It's always fun.
It's always
Maybe it's
fun.
not always
I
fun.
shouldn't complain. It's always fun.
Yeah,
I'd rather shovel dirt.
I would too. I would too. I'm
It feels like that's what we do
a
sometimes.
frequent dirt shoveler. Some people that know that about me, we don't talk about it. It's kind of a secret, but dirt shoveling's a guilty pleasure of mine.
I'm gonna start calling that everything bad that I do. I'm like, that's just shoveling dirt today.
what we call it
Yeah.
these days.
And thanks for the beer. This is delicious.
Freedom,
It's
baby.
freedom. It's a taste of freedom right in the
Yes,
pan.
sir.
And sometimes when I'm overly excited, I'm going to channel an old Texas rustic. Never mind. I'll lock it down.
Suddenly.
We're,
Yeah.
we're able
Somewhere
to
else.
play music today. I feel good.
Well, I feel at home. This is like the first time that we've all hung out. I've hung out with you a couple times.
Yeah,
Um,
it's been fun.
but feeling a little silly, a little zany. I feel like I can say whatever I want around you guys. You make me feel very
Good.
comfortable.
That's
Yeah.
how we want
Complete
you to feel.
goofballs is what
Likewise.
he means.
Oh,
That's
well,
what
good.
we are. It's
And
true.
if we hear Gypsy bark,
We have to
we're
go
going
pet her.
to. Yeah.
Sweetest girl in the world.
Thank
Such
you
a
for
cute
saying
little
that.
doggy.
It's like my spotlight won't turn off. It's one thing or the other. You know what I mean? I have this little magic button over there that just like kill the lights, but
But then the lights don't die.
what does Sting saying? Roxanne, until the red light. Whatever. So what's up with this guitar? Is this the main guitar?
This is the main guitar. I've had this for like, I don't know, 20 plus years. It's a one of a kind, I guess, because I stripped out everything when I bought it.
Jeez,
It's
it's
a-
cool. It's a skull knob right here.
It's
I have
two skulls, yeah.
I have. Oh, cool. I have these.
Yeah.
Gunmetal gray inside the house. I'll show them to you.
Yeah, I
Maybe
know.
we can do a little video where you go, what are you doing? And then I'll go, we
down.
had fun tonight, Theory Thursday. I mean, see,
I'm totally down.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, no, man, I just bought like a cheap guitar back, I don't know, $300 Strat.
Oh, right.
You
Okay.
see how broken this
Yeah,
thing
it
is?
looks
You can-
like you've beat some people up with it.
It's been through a lot. But then I stripped out the pickups that were in it and put on a Tony Iommi Gibson
Good
signatures.
man.
Back, like this was like
Those are Tony
20,
Iommis?
Yeah, 20 years ago.
When they came out.
when-
I was working at Guitar Trader when those came out.
I bought them from Guitar Center, so
Wow.
I didn't buy them from you. I thought when you said guitar, I was like, did I buy these from you?
Yeah, you know, I do think I have thought that you look familiar. You look like way more just intense in your pictures. In fact, audience,
I'm
check this-
nicer than I look in my pictures.
You know, people say that about me too until
just
they
when I
get to
sing.
know
I
me.
keep trying to tell him
But
how
watch this.
asshole she
We
looks.
got a great shot. Look at that. Look at you guys. I love that shot.
Yeah,
For
that's
all
from
you
our
at
good
home-
buddy David Partridge. He
Yeah.
did
I
that
don't
for
even
us.
know who's the most attractive. The guy in the back?
The drummer, of course. Always.
That's because of
Yeah.
the shirt.
And where is that?
Is that a Motorhead shirt? Always.
That
That's
is
Salty
really
Frog, yeah.
That's the Salty Frog.
Yeah, that's the new
So,
setup they got.
That's the you know my singer. He goes by Lee Lake. He lives walking distance to there.
Oh wow.
It's
Yeah.
a fun place. I mean, we played it a bunch back in the day under the old ownership with Kanai, right? Who always
Yeah.
booked us.
That was the old
Awesome
ownership.
guy. But then whoever's running it now, super nice who booked us. And yeah, Salty Frog's a great place to play.
And Jovi,
Yeah.
do you do your own T-shirt mods?
I absolutely did. You know, it just wasn't fitting right. I feel like I was exploding out of it, and I just wanted to have that Hulk look.
It looks really cool.
Literally today she did that.
If I were a woman, which it's debatable depending on how
You
I
would do so much.
It's up to you.
all my T-shirts would look like that. I
Thank
think
you.
that's a great shirt mod.
Also, it was hot, so I was like,
Why can't you wear them just now? I think it'll look good on you.
I think we could
You
do that to
think?
your
I think it'd
t-shirt
work.
now.
I appreciate that. I also have a variety of wigs and.
Why do you need wigs with that freaking hair, man?
I
It's
know,
a wig,
right?
dude.
Oh!
Yeah, I've been bald for like 20 years.
It's like not enough hair.
I didn't know.
So I'm just trying
now
to work on
I'm
my.
like,
Well, we have another fellow actor in here, and you know you are.
Oh.
I follow you, Joey. You have a very
Yay.
fascinating Instagram with
Oh.
all the other work that you're doing as an actor.
I know, I just throw a bunch of everything in there. You
But
know?
it's cool. The haunted house or the zombie shit or like I don't know. I don't know exactly what it's called or what you're doing, but it's very interesting.
zombie stuff.
Zombie Barbie.
I don't know.
was
It was a
back then.
movie. Somebody died.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I was
okay.
in a horror flick by Chris Soriano. It was really cool. We just finished filming that.
Yeah, that's what I'm referencing.
Yeah, yeah. And so I'm pretty excited. You know, he's a Filipino filmmaker. There's not a whole lot of Filipino filmmakers that I'm familiar with anyway. They're getting more and more out there, but he's one of the pioneers. So
That is really very cool information right there.
Yeah.
That new cooking show on Netflix called Street Food. The second episode is all about Filipino street food. And they also said that LA has the biggest concentration of Filipino people compared to, I don't even know how to say that properly, but
didn't know that.
There's a lot of y'all up there.
there are Downey people.
And
say
the
hi.
food, by the way, look great. Like, Lumpia
Oh, yeah.
obviously is the most popular, but they had like all these other things going on.
Adobo chicken.
Yes.
You know,
Beautiful.
Sisig. That's my
Sisig is
my
his
throw-up.
favorite. Yeah, you know.
And well, I love that we touched on that. Are all of us from San Diego? What's going on? A little background. Let's talk to our drummer for a little bit. Camera 4, here live on TheoryThursday. And let's turn the lights on. Let's make sure that the blue light guy also is a red light guy. There
There
you
you
go.
go, buddy.
Hey.
Yeah.
So where are you from, Chris?
I was born in Balboa Hospital, San Diego. I'm a Navy
Yeah.
brat.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I love that.
Navy brat.
You're a Navy brat. I'm right there with you. By the way, fun fact: did you know the music industry started because of the military? It was
Doesn't
the military.
surprise me.
Yes,
You
it's
got
a nice irony. I don't know if it's ironic, but people would say San Diego's so conservative. It's not even a music town. Bullshit. It's a total music. I mean, I think we're getting huge press on like being like one of the top music cities in our nation.
Wow, actually, I'm
Yeah.
surprised by
The
that.
amount of bands that are in San Diego, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Knox, I'm gonna save the best for last. But Knox, because I'm trying to work on the whole chivalry thing where women go first all
No,
the time.
she is the save the
Yeah.
best for last.
Yeah, precisely. So, what's your story, bub?
Born at Grossmont Hospital, raised in Lakeside, lived in San Diego, all over the county my whole life.
And another reason why I love this band, another native. There are so far, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why you asked me and her first. Though.
And
her
Dave.
story is way better than ours.
Okay.
It's really not.
I'm not native.
Yeah, it's okay. I know. I was about to lock
But
it down.
I graduated high school here, so I'm still not.
That's all that counts.
So
wasn't born
far, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 unicorns in the studio. And you know what they say about unicorns? Jovi, what is your story?
Well, I'm a Navy brat too, so it's nice to be in the presence of fellow Navy brats, you know. I, was born in Hawaii actually and moved around a little bit until I was 8 years old when I was forced to leave the Philippines because Mount Pinatubo in 1991 erupted.
Whoa.
And I rode a carrier, a jumbo jet, and another kind of plane and got evacuated
Really?
to San Diego. And my father retired here, so here I am. But I've always been an actor. I've always performed. My parents started me off at church. Sounds like Whitney Houston's story now. But yeah, I've always been
As long as it doesn't
singing,
end that way.
acting, on stage mainly, doing musicals, and
Shirt
great plays.
modding.
And then I started playing with musicians here in the San Diego music scene. About 2014 was the first time I ever did anything with you guys. So, yeah, been playing ever since.
I met you not too long after. I met you at the undercover at the office when you were she was singing Iron Maiden. She
And
Fly on your way.
Oh yeah,
And
that was
she's
so much
real
fun.
You were there that night?
I saw all of it. I've done a lot of the undercovers. I wasn't able to go to
That's
that one, but
where
I saw.
I know you and recognize
That's
you.
probably
I
it.
did the Sabbath one.
I didn't do
Yeah.
the Sabbath. I did GNR. I did
Dude.
Tom Petty. I did
Van
Van Halen.
I was
the
there for that.
Cars. Yeah.
Oh my God, the
But
Cars.
that's what I missed so much was Julie hooking all those.
Big ups to Julie.
Big ups to Julie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big ups to Julie. I
But-
miss her. I haven't seen her since.
Since she
She
left
moved.
there.
She went somewhere else.
Fun fact: my aunt and uncle, their father is George Scolari. So I'm
Sort of
I'm not a
related.
Scolari, but my aunt and my uncle, that's their dad.
Oh wow.
So my mom had a different dad.
Oh wow. So
But,
that bar
Scolari's-
rings a little bit closer to you then.
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
bit.
When I played, in fact, there's a really beautiful picture of me and my mom in the house that was live at that night when I played Sabbath. And I got a flying V, and I'm doing a bend, and I'm like, and my hair's all long, and whoever there was that night took the picture.
Yeah.
So I took that picture. It's inside. I took my mom and morphed it, and my mom's doing this jazz pose. She used to be a jazz choreographer, and I
Wow.
made it so her hand is on the 22nd fret. It's really trippy picture, but
Wait, you
it's
got to
a-
show us that
Yeah,
after
I
we're
it's
wanna
done.
special because it took place there, and
Yeah.
I'm playing Sabbath. I'm in
Hilarious.
the
And it's
middle
Sabbath,
of
yeah.
in the middle of an Iommi solo. You know what I mean?
I mean, it looks completely different nowadays, but yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the greatest nights of my life. So back to you guys. Wicked Echoes, lots of fun stuff happening. We're gonna go for track 2, which will be a surprise for all of us. And I'm gonna do a special little breakdown as long as I can figure it out.
I love it.
And do my job and tell you guys what key it's in.
Yeah. Try to, because I don't know.
Yeah. That's okay. That's we're all here to learn and grow.
That's
But,
what I'm
We
here.
are
no.
with Mr. Guitar Lessons.
That's right. That's our other alias here.
You ready?
Conversage of a masterminder. Your stuttered breath betrays my fears. Beating sweat flows down my neck. Machine gun heart starts to attack. My whole world fades to black. My job to fight back the tears. I was consumed by recklessness. Most lost targets come. I tried to hide it. Rapid beating bullets go through my veins. Walking the edge of insane. Rapid beating bullets coursing through my veins.
Great song. I love that. And by the way, it's in the key of E minor. All you kids at home
Yay.
who love playing E minor. E minor is a 7-note scale, just like the G major scale. And what was happening, some beautiful stuff. I really liked. So this is your E minor scale, and you were doing the way that we would verbalize that, which is interesting. These are the intervals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is 1. So when you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 5, 1. So that's those are intervals. That's
I'm
how-
learning things
Wow.
about songs right now, which is awesome.
Hey man, what a great song! Everybody sounded fantastic. What's the name of that song?
Machine Gun Heart.
That's okay. I like that one. I think the most out of the 3 that you sent me.
Okay.
But I can't wait to play the other one. I really can't. You guys are great. Wicked Echoes, everybody.
That was actually the first song we ever wrote as a group.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
true.
wow.
Yeah, back in 2017.
All the way back in the 70s.
Back in those 17s. You know.
We were doing a little semi harmonizing guitar solo.
No, I heard what you did. I was like,
That was
I
cool.
love the way it sounds.
I
Yeah.
know. It brought a
I-
whole new dimension to it.
In this Juno, I'm a fan of the Roland Juno. Back in '95, when I jumped into Fusebox, the keyboard player and guitar player had, I think, this exact
The
model.
Juno D.
She actually has 2 of them, one black, one white, that she's working on with a double stand to finally, what I've been pushing her for, get that double
Yeah.
keyboard
So
action where
many
you have your
different
bass
sounds
set up
together.
on one and your all these leads. And
Have you
just
seen that crazy? Those new stands? Well, they're not new.
the
but
ones that bend, like where it can
Yeah.
move? Yes, and I watched those guys using them. I'm like, that seems like a lot of fun.
Have you seen the 9 Inch Nails keyboard rig?
I have not.
It's like, so imagine like a movable arm, and your keyboard sticks out from it, so you can like swivel it around.
And you can pull it back and
Whoa, I
forward
need that.
too. Yeah.
I mean, half the reason I love that concert was the light show, but watching the keyboard player totally just he's like all over he has this whole radius.
That was
And then of
cool.
course the guitar players destroy their guitars on stage. It's quite fun.
I've heard that's one of the best live shows you can see.
I will, yes.
I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard
seen
from
him
people.
3
yeah.
times, and
Every time good?
every time is great. Yeah, Trent's one of my big inspirations in music. But
awesome.
Musical
speaking
genius.
of inspirations, let's you guys were all. I was about to say what I think you guys sound like, and you're like, ooh, we can't wait to what you're gonna say. You guys like being not critiqued, not criticized, but it's always
No,
interesting. what-
criticize us. I like that too.
Yeah, I don't want to criticize you.
We've had a hard time pinning like our sound down, so it's always nice
Yeah, I don't
to hear
know.
what
I
people
don't know
think.
what we sound like.
I think it's fair. It's probably a little too regular to like put a post punk, post goth. Like doing like I hear the Smiths. Is guitar driven as it is the way you sing.
Yeah.
The tempos. I hear like the Cure.
Cool.
That's definitely an
Yeah.
An
inspiration.
influence.
Yeah, right. I love Robert too. I get a lot of hair tips from him. By
But
the
not
way,
makeup tips.
I used to take my makeup tips from him. Jovi gets mad that I don't.
do you not wear makeup anymore?
I used to.
You have such a nice looking face. Why mess it up?
I told him, put some makeup on.
it's-
His eyebrows disappear on stage.
I don't have the dyed black hair anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
Now it's all blonde.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You leave all the extra dye for me.
Yeah.
Do you have any, Chris? Do you have any fashion tips that you want to share with us?
I like clean clothes. I like to wash my clothes.
Chris,
That's-
I'm not
Chris
in
wants to look
fashion.
like Filthy Phil from
Fashion
from that
me
one
up. I
Motorhead
don't
album.
do fashion. My wife buys my clothes.
I buy your clothes too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really, yeah.
I would like to say that you put this ensemble together.
I
You
put
got
that together.
You're
Literally
very good
all
taste.
these clothes I'm wearing were bought by Jovi, including the boots.
Damn, I wish you were my band.
She's my
member.
fashionista.
Styling around, I don't know. But for music videos and photo shoots, I also style Chris up a little bit. Put some stuff on his face and fix his
Yeah,
hair
she
too.
messes with me when she has to.
When there's photos involved.
Yeah, I let her.
Cool. I would
Yeah.
too. Why not?
Yeah, I don't care.
She's
It's
an
fine.
amazing person. A lot to
Yeah.
offer. You, in my opinion, I think you would look great with a pirate like thing.
The Filthy
Thanks,
Phil
yeah.
thing. I'm telling you.
Kind of like the one-armed Def Leppard drummer. You could be the one-eyed Wicked
Yeah.
Echoes drummer.
I have a pirate for a son. it's cool.
Oh, your son's a
Yeah.
pirate? He's
Yeah.
already got that taken care of. We're good then. You guys having fun?
Having a blast.
Great. I mean, it's like sitting down at a gig, right?
Kinda.
It's almost like hanging out with the band at a gig where you meet other bands. You're just shooting the shit too.
You're like, who's this
Wait,
asshole playing guitar?
Am I allowed to cuss in here?
Well, we try to keep it clean
Yeah.
because there are a lot of children that watch the show.
Shooting the crap.
So,
But you know how that is. You hang out with some musicians that you actually really like, and you start talking at a show, and that's how this feels.
Yeah,
We're
we're
just hanging out.
Dave and I work really hard to deliver this kind of experience for you, so we appreciate hearing that.
Well, you couldn't do it if you weren't you, though. You know, you could sit with anyone, and you can't have a conversation sometimes. You know.
You would be surprised when I'm here alone.
And it looks like a lot of work too. I mean,
Well, maybe you can have a conversation with one. I enjoy talking to you.
Oh, thank you very much. Well,
quite the setup.
thanks.
Yeah,
I teach in this room, and
Oh.
all those episodes that Dave and I have done have been in this room.
Yeah, it's definitely something else when you're actually here looking at it. You know, you've been doing the Theory Thursday for years. You know.
17 is when it started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eighth
So,
episode is when Chris Cornell passed away.
oh,
Oh,
I
wow.
see.
Remember when David Carano was sitting down, he started crying? Remember that?
Yeah.
I threw you under the bus, Mr. Carano. Yes, that's what I do.
2017. You guys started the same year
Hey,
this
we
band
started
started.
2017.
Oh, well, I am so happy you guys are here right now. I very rarely say I can't believe I didn't get you on sooner. You know, it's like I'm very firm in staying in the moment and moving forward. So the most important part of my life right now is this.
Yeah.
So thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having
And
us.
now get the hell out of here. I'm just kidding.
See you guys later. Good night.
But Dave, you got anything going on over there? You want to inform us of how's the feed? Feed healthy on both
Yeah,
Facebook and YouTube?
Yeah.
We got people watching?
It's good. There's a few people.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so
We're
much
on
for
Facebook.
paying attention to us. It's been a while and we're back. Just like not referencing the past because you know how strange it's been the last year and a half, 2 years, and that was the thing that killed this show.
And we were supposed to play a couple weeks ago, but
I-
life gets in the way like it does,
Dude,
right?
I gotta tell you, that didn't feel good. I was in so much pain. I've never had, the COVID is real.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys had it?
We have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We
don't know
don't
if
know
I want.
about
I don't.
Chris.
Chris doesn't know. I don't want to admit this. I've had it
asymptomatic,
twice.
I think.
You had it twice.
Yes,
Dude.
And I didn't get it until way later. I didn't get it at the beginning of it. And I was working with all over the county and
Yeah, I
places
mean,
where you think you'd get it. But I got it twice. The first time wasn't fun. Second time,
More fun.
no, it was just like within a couple days. I mean, within 2 days, I was like, I feel normal.
Really?
It never actually like. We
Huh.
both got it at the same time, and
It was my
I was
first time.
yeah, I was functioning a little better.
I had super high fever.
By the way, she gave it.
Oh, well, that's what
I'm gonna blame Jovi.
That's what happens.
I blame Chris for the first time.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm just giving
Typical lead
Chris shit.
singer just blaming you guys for shit.
I know. What
Exactly,
a
right?
dick.
We have a lot in common.
Those lead
A lot of
singers.
fun. So there obviously is the point in our show where I'd like to thank our sponsors, Mad Hatter Guitar Products, Kurt Mangan Strings, Muzio Drums, and Taylor Guitars. I do love saying Bogner. However, Bogner doesn't really do anything for me except deliver incredible amplifiers. But all the other sponsors, and our newest sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, Radius Bass Guitar and Guitar Tune-Up. It is incredible. Let me tell you why it's so exciting. $50 Les Paul setups turned around in 48 to 72 hours. No, you don't have to wait 3 weeks for your most popular shop in the world to get it back to you, because that's what us pros are dealing with. And as great as it is living in this city and having, repair shops fix these guitars,
I know I could use some
I can-
fixing on mine.
I can fix that for you.
That's
but,
this thing's been through some stuff.
So maybe Gus over at Radius, he's in Claremont, he'll happily take your call. And he's like, hey, watch on Theory Thursday, I love your songs. I'll take extra special care of you. What's your string gauge, that kind of thing, and you'll get your guitar back in 48 to 72 hours. I'm very damn proud to work with you, Radius, Gus at Radius.
That's a heck of a turnaround too. Most places want to hold on to your stuff for a week.
Well, let's take advantage of Gus while we can.
Let's take advantage.
Yeah. Our co-host, Jason Thomas, sending you some love. He's at home. He's had a hard week. Your replacement's doing great. She's a fashionista.
She's drawing a picture right now.
Is she drawing a
Yeah,
picture
I
right
think
now?
she's drawing a picture.
Look at you. You were just...
I was trying to draw you. I failed.
Wow. That...
She actually,
I
here's
tried.
a fun fact, she did all the artwork for both of our albums.
Is that right?
She painted them. She didn't even draw them.
Oh,
She-
you mean
look
okay.
both album covers she painted.
Let's show the audience this other picture. You drew that, Jovi?
Oh,
No,
no.
that's our buddy that did that.
That's John Groves.
But for our album covers for both
Album
albums,
covers.
she painted
And
them.
just for fun, let's go back to the
Good old John
money
Grooves.
shot. Look at Knox. This is where I wish I was a woman. Look at that handsome guy screaming in the microphone. What a cool guitar strap too.
Yeah, that's made by Bad Kitty Leather, based out of San Diego. I still think
Really?
Kristen Burgess. She's been to some of the Office Undercovers, but yeah, she does all these custom straps for musicians all over San Diego.
Oh, I need her number.
Yeah, we'll pass that on.
Yeah,
to you.
that'd be great.
She's Jovi. She's still in San Diego.
Yeah, she is.
Yep,
She
and
is.
she creates belts and wallets and all this
Does
leather
leather
working. But
goods.
Jovi gave her an idea for this, and then she made it.
She
for
went
me.
with it. Yeah.
I love it. It
Design.
is
Yeah,
cool.
I do too.
You talk about the band. First of all, you guys played in L.A. over the weekend.
We did.
On Sunday, what was it? Not the Mint, the Troubadour. Where were you?
We
Oracle.
The Oracle.
How is
Tavern.
that place?
It's great.
You look like you had fun.
We had a lot of fun. The lady who started the punk rock history
The
museum.
museum.
Uh,
It used to be up there.
It
It's
used
not
to be
anymore,
there,
yeah.
and then I think after the pandemic or something, she switched it and turned into her Sunday, like kind of an extravaganza, like some kind of weekly.
Say
thing.
that word again.
Extravaganza.
See, you're doing the same thing I did out on the reel
With
about
the-
Jimmy
You
Page.
did the Jimmy
It
Page.
helps. You got
That
to put
was
your
the
body
Jimmy
into
Page.
it. You
You
know.
got to put your body.
For people that didn't get
Like-
that joke, Jovi will put it online because she got a video of the
Yeah.
Jimmy
Like a reel.
Page.
I would like to say I'm a little embarrassed wearing shorts.
It is short season, man. I'm wearing pants in
hot.
summer. What am I doing?
Well,
I should wear a skirt like Jovi.
Well,
she did it
you're
right.
doing the perfect attire. You're representing your band beautifully. I might have to take those boots.
Nah.
What's your shoe size?
12.
Dude, you know what they say about big feet?
Big egos? I don't know.
Small dick.
Oh,
No, I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding.
What then? I think about Shaq. I'm like, sorry, bud.
Yeah.
You got a
Well,
size 17.
he's an
I don't know what
alien.
you're doing.
Yeah.
Size 30 foot.
Yeah.
He was an alien. Oh,
But
no.
are you digging the guitar tone and then this
I
little
like.
box down
Hey,
here?
I'm enjoying this a lot.
Good.
I'm
good.
kind of like weird about my guitar tone, and so is she. She's like, you got to play out of your amp. And like, I told you, I got like a Valve State Marshall from like early 2000s.
Those are rad though.
I know. I can't find it anymore. Because if mine ever dies, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because
You can go to Rock and Roll San Diego and probably talk to Mark and
Does he
convince
have
him.
them?
He has like 4 of them.
I thought
But
it was-
he puts them in the
I
practice
thought it
rooms.
was all tube stuff there.
No. The other practice rooms, the
Yeah.
smaller practice rooms.
He has the old school ones?
and the newer ones with the carbon fiber. So he's got both.
Wow.
Because I'm trying to replace my pedal because I broke one of the switches and I tried to take it in no place and they wanted to charge me way too much.
How much?
It's like $300 just to replace it.
$300?
Just for like a little switch.
Did you burn that facility down?
I did.
Did you? Yeah, he seemed like an arsonist. You know,
Very much
I burned
so.
places down.
That's how I
at
got
least
into
once a week.
music,
Yeah.
you know? I
You
burned
got-
stuff and I was like, this feels good. Would it feel to pick up a guitar?
Yeah. It's made out of wood. It's waiting for you.
You know?
So
I watched Jimi Hendrix. I'm like, light a guitar on fire. Sounds fun.
Totally. Did you see the new Funko Pop of Jimi Hendrix? Like
No.
his
Is it
eyes are
with the
closed. He's
guitar
doing
on
this,
fire? Oh.
and
Really?
it's just like this cheap plastic fire thing happening on a Strat. It's really funny.
That sounds fun, though.
Yeah, and then they just put out Blink 182 today.
Oh, what?
I
Yeah.
did see that where like you get like their butts in it. I saw the picture of it because I'm naked from the video, and if
Ooh,
you
I
turn
gotta
them around,
have that now.
You get the Blink 182 butts in it.
I'm
Where-
really trying to stay away
If
from
it-
Funkos because I do not want to collect any more things.
Yeah, you know,
She has a couple.
until they come out with one of me, I'll stop buying them. But I don't own any. I'm just kidding. I'm just waiting for that one from me. So where's Wicked Echoes playing next? You guys are playing a lot right now. You
Yeah.
also did after was it earlier this week or was it Saturday? What was
Sunday was LA.
Sunday was LA.
Wednesday was Salty Frog. And then we had a couple shows before that. Now, our next show is this Monday at Navajo with Carrier Frequency and Red as the Sun.
I was supposed to jump on that gig with you guys.
Yeah.
That was the show we rebooked with Emily.
So I have a
because-
tough time getting Monday.
Yeah.
I'm in here till like 8 p.m. on Monday.
And that show's an earlier show. I think
Yeah.
it starts at 7 or
Yeah.
something. But it's because we booked the show with you
I know.
and everything fell
I-
through. But we're going to get that back going.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I
And-
can't wait to. I think my band, Rotten Cabal and Wicked Echoes, I really think we could do some great piggybacking with
Yeah.
each other.
And
I
that's
think
what we
so.
want, man.
Yeah.
Like those bands. We've been meeting a lot of cool bands lately.
Well, I
And
wouldn't
then-
say we were cool.
Okay, cool to hang out with,
Yeah.
whatever about
Yeah.
you. So,
Yeah, exactly.
But
See, he's picking up on the humor now.
There you go.
But yeah, so we got Monday, this coming Monday at Navajo in El Cajon.
There she
there's
is.
Gypsy.
And where else?
And then Friday, Black Cat Bar with
how
All
is that?
Monster Review and Super Buffet, which would be a
Oh,
blast because
girl.
those are all our buddies.
Right.
And then we have, and then that Sunday, right before Labor Day, we're playing Till 2 Club with Mensa, Death Squad, and man, I'm sorry.
He has the greatest head for this kind of stuff because I can't.
But there's
list
been
the
so many.
characters.
Normally,
Not
I'm
even
good at
remember
this.
all
But
band
yeah.
I can't.
Mensa Death Squad is the band that booked us on it. That's
Yeah.
what I know.
Well, that's
Which
exciting.
I don't know if you've heard him. I hadn't heard him before, but it's right up Jovi's alley. It's super like 80s goth electro style band. That's what it sounds like. So.
Did you say
Excited
goth
about that.
electro?
Yeah.
Electro goth pop.
Electro goth pop.
That was the
No,
genre I created
I
for
thought
the
it was more
first band
goth
I was
than
ever
electro.
in.
So
That
I'm
is,
gonna say goth
I
first.
love that. I think that's clever. Electro goth pop. I'm
Let's
gonna
see,
wake
someone
up in the
else
middle of the
came
night
up
at
with
like 3:30 in the morning, and I'll be like, electro goth
Well,
pop.
instead of goth punk, we're punk goth. Which
Punk
no one
goth.
says. That's what we are. No,
Punk
I don't-
goth.
I don't fuck with. Joey always asks, "What type of music do we play on it? What would you consider us?" I'm like, I don't.
He never knows.
Wait,
what
you're
genre.
supposed to tell us what you think.
Yeah.
I was saying post something, but
It's
I started.
everything's post because
Everything's post, which is stupid. Okay, I'll leave the post.
But it is all post because we're influenced by things we heard before.
You know,
it's
I have the perfect evaluation for you. You ready?
Yeah.
It's. Would you say goth pop?
Goth pop.
goth, not goth punk.
Sounds
Goth punk.
close.
Punk goth.
So punk goth.
Punk goth.
Hey,
Yeah.
punk off.
We're punk off.
Punk off.
Hey, you punk off.
I'm glad we still fit in the punk like genre then because we find it hard to like play with punk shows because we don't know if we're punk enough.
No, you are punk enough. As
Okay.
long as you're not palm muting.
Yeah, I'm gonna palm you more. That's what I do. I like it. But no, we're lucky because we can play with a bunch of different styles of bands because our band's a fucking mutt, you know.
Well, between the diversity of the beats and then all the Juno tones or backup, the recipe that you guys are working with when you write songs, and the way you sing, there is you hear. I mean, as long as you love music and you like 80s and
and we love 80s music.
you can
Yeah.
it's a fun listen. It's like, oh, I mean, maybe it's stupid to just do that. Why not just have a drink and listen and enjoy the band? Why do we have to feel? Well, I mean, but the question is asked, like, hey, did you like the song? What do you think it sounded like? So it's fun to maybe try to examine it, try to say it, and sometimes you hear some really weird shit.
Yeah.
You know, but no, I love listening to the songs. I'm a new fan of Wicked Echoes. It's a pleasure to sit with you guys. Thanks for letting me wank over your tunes.
Hey, we
Hey,
like
no,
this.
it's a blast.
Do it
man.
again.
Yes, we shall. We have one more song.
Oh.
We do.
We did all our parts. Dave, all the T's crossed, I's dotted.
You need to cue up the ending credits.
That's right. Thank you.
What's the next song, dude?
Scratch.
Scratch.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Excuse me. Before we start,
Mhm.
Gotta help the little puppy.
What
She's
is
trying to do
going-
background vocals.
Trying to remember who came up with electro goth pop.
Huh? I don't know.
all right.
Cool. Chica Diablo. did
So,
it.
did you say Chica Diablo?
Yeah, I think they came up with the term electro goth pop when they watched
Oh,
us.
I hang out with John all the time.
Oh, cool.
He lives right down the street.
Yeah, and we're about
That makes
to.
sense.
Every time I see
John's
that guy,
awesome.
because me and him
He's
I mean-
meeting me at the tap room tonight.
used to always talk about how like we were in the most bands at the same. Because me and him used to be band boards of sorts. We were in like 5 bands at the same time. And every time I see him now at Tower Bar, every time we show up there, John walks in.
Yeah, he's there
Yeah.
all the time.
Nightly. And then every time we show up there, he walks in.
Yes. Excuse me.
We have a guest.
Yes.
that.
What?
John, we're just talking
Come on,
about
come
you,
in,
buddy.
What?
We're
Is
about
it
to end
really?
the episode. Come in here.
No,
So,
let's get John in
did
here.
you
We're
guys
just talking
call
about.
him?
No, we just
Somehow,
told him to be here.
with our
We
minds.
thought about him.
Come in and sit with us, John.
Literally,
Come on in,
John.
John.
We were just talking about you every time we go to
Hey,
Tower Bar.
come
you're
on
you're
over,
here.
dude.
Come in, buddy.
Hey guys.
What's up?
It was Nats. Nats came up with
No,
electro goth pop.
oh,
Hey, hey.
But every time we go to Tower Bar, we were talking about it. John shows up, and we get to play with you at Black Cat coming up with Super Buffet.
Hey, we're playing with Super
Boom.
Fair.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Jody.
Good to see you.
Don't you know the code?
I don't know.
You choose your Van Halen singer.
I'm not.
It's either 50,
I like
150
that
or
you knocked and we
1984.
were literally talking about you right before you knocked. It's
Dude, we
fucking
were-
weird.
It's
Because
like
we're talking about
the
Chica Diabla and then
You were.
Joey was talking about it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But then
we
I was talking about
planned
every time we see John, we're at Tower Bar and he's just there.
Dude, what?
And
what?
then we get a play
what
with Super
psychic
Buffet because we're
shit
talking about
did
the
we
shows
drink?
we
I
have
don't
coming up.
know.
You summoned
Kismet.
me here.
I know, we
Kismet
summoned
is
John!
What?
Don't let
We
me
summoned
interrupt,
him.
Guys.
You literally were summoned.
Don't let me interrupt. Let's hear this next song.
Yeah, this
Let's
is our.
hear the
This
next
is our.
fucking-
Let's jump out of picture here.
You can stay in the picture, please.
After you, Mr. Knox.